tiger. They hated the predator hunter. They believed false lies and fake allegations made against him. Hate fueled their anger as they all listened to a liar named Angelo. They all went crazy as they believed the fake lies. They believed fake allegations that were all lies. Angelo spread these lies, and they all listened to him. To a liar named Angelo. They all listen to a liar named Angelo. They all listen to a liar named Angelo. They all listen to a liar named. The road was long, the nights were cold, chasing shadows, truths untold. I wore the name, I played the part, but even hunters lose their heart. The past is in the past, the echoes fade so fast. The dead are dead, the gone are gone, and I must carry on. Unlock your reality, tear down the veil. Truth rides a storm like a wind on the trail. No cape, no mask, no hero's home. The predator hunter is no more. All that's left is a man unknown. I stood in fire, I walked through pain, for voices lost in silent rain. They called me myth, they called me ghost, but I was real when it mattered most. No chains can hold me now, no lies will break me down. The masks they wear, they can't outlast the man who's left when storms have passed. Unlock your reality, tear down the veil. Truth rides a storm like a wind on the trail. No cape, no mask, no hero's home. The predator hunter is no more. All that's left is a man unknown. I gave it all, I walked alone, a soul of thunder, skin like stone. They'll never know the price I paid, but in the dark I found my way. Unlock your reality, live what is true. No more disguises, no more deja vu. Erase the is a man unknown.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. You know, it's more almost pretty much afternoon. Oh, wow. Last night was a heck of a night. I got blamed for things I didn't even do. It was funny, but I still got blamed for stuff I didn't do. I'm telling you, it's crazy, ain't it? Wild, Wild West, what it was. Now, we have some very interesting interviews coming up here in the future. I've got three that's scheduled, and I think it's going to be some really, really good things going for us. A little change of venue, a little bit. I know, talking to a friend of mine this morning, wow, literally put me back in private investigating mode. I know a lot of you in chat have messaged me and they're like, oh my God, wow, this woman's story is just amazing. It's like, how can this be? And man, I mean, when I heard it, I was like, I mean, how can something so simple as an open and shut case linger around all these years? It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. I'm still in shock. Now, ladies, I want you to make this individual feel comfortable. If she needs help with anything, please feel free to help her. Do it out of the goodness of your hearts. You know, I think we've proved in the last couple weeks that we have one of the best investigative teams running on YouTube. When it comes to skip tracers, bounty hunters, fugitive recovery agents, private investigators, we have all that. We have that. One thing I know is we're not really using our talents like we should. We got this, people. We really have this. And I think we should put it to good use. What do you all think? I know a lot in my chat has been helping a lot. Lisa got mad at us last night, and I didn't even do anything. But I got the blame for it. I always get the blame for it. So I know that we, as a team, I know what we're capable of doing. I know what we can do because we've already shown it. We've done it before. What do y'all think about that? We're good at what we do. Very good. We've always been good at what we do. You know, it's the way we work with things. So we know that we have the people to push things and make things get done. We've seen that in the past. We have that. We have ways of doing things that others, they really don't. We're actually blessed. We're blessed with our people. With beloved Ghost, Lori, Terry, you know, you all have gifts. You're good at what you do. To the best friends chat that we have, there's only very few in that. But best friends is code. You people are amazing. Lisa does mess up a lot, but Lisa's in love. And I don't fault Lisa for that. Lisa's in love. But Lisa did mess up last night. She did one step too many. Lisa ventured into quicksand a little too far out, and there was nobody to pull her out. There was no rope available. She stepped into that quicksand, and she kept trotting on out in it. She just didn't turn around and trot back out of it when she had a chance. You see, I knew Lisa's whole game in the beginning. I knew what she was about. I let her make her own decision, and she made it. It's as simple as that. I got messages last night. They was like, "Oh my God, you are good at what you do. How did you do that?" Lisa made one mistake too many. Talked about her father. Talked about others. And, well, there's skip tracers all around this YouTube streets. And they're very damn good at what they do. Now, someone said that Lisa got doxxed. I don't know nothing about that. Could care less. She blamed it on me. I was on the panel. I was on the channel. I can't be doing two things at once, can I? No. No, she said, Ernie only knows this, Connie, I suppose. You know, I've heard things that Lisa's brought up. She hears from Shelby. Shelby's in prison. Does it mean it's true? In other words, she refuses to belong to court and be used by you, Ernie Shell. Oh, Lord. The power of the people. Let me ask you a question. If I'm so bad, why does so many people come to me? Even the ones who leave come back. Because it's not greener on the other side. No, it's not. It's not better on that other side. And they see that. We will continue to grow at a steady pace. And when we have our big shows, we have a lot of numbers, good numbers. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of where we came from. I'm proud of what we've had to endure. And yes, exactly, Charlie. There is no more Mr. Nice Guy. Exactly. You can only do so much, people. So before we say that we didn't give you opportunities, we did. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Now we have a lot of fun. What was funny? I believe the funniest thing I heard was I'm at some crazy place and we don't know what we're doing. But ever since I've been here, a lot of information has been coming out. Nobody seems to know how we get it. Margaret understood. Margaret knows. And she got ridiculed. She got ridiculed for being on my channel last night over an Archive Lives channel. They was talking about her like a dog. When it comes to Margaret, if Margaret needs help, I will be there. If any of you, my people, need help, I will be there. I always will. No matter. Leave no man behind or a woman. Wind and whim. I am about to take this size 9.5 boot. And I'm going to take it. And I'm going to take you. And this boot and you are going to have a talk. She knows I'm playing. But I say these things, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, look, he's beating up these women. He's abusing them." Lord God, nah, sweetie. I love Wind and Whim. She's awesome, amazing, amazing person. Margaret is pretty cool. She's got a lot going for her, and she's going to do great. Margaret's going to do awesome. She's amazing. But we have to be people who are going to be understandable. We can't be just running around. Right now, we're going to help. Listen, right now, we're going to help this person, this new person that was in our group, with all our power. She's been on the news. She's been in the media. We're going to bring her daughter's killers to justice. You know how we are. When we set our minds to do something, we do what? We do what? We achieve that goal. We always achieve that goal. And why do we do this? Why do we do this for? We do it for the people. Now, to the ones who are not in my chat group and the chat group that we're in, I advise you, whether you like that chat or not, be a part of it. You don't have to talk, but I want you listening. We're going to help this woman. We're going to help this woman bring her child's killer, or her child killer, to justice. That's what we're going to do. I am dead set on this. After hearing the story this morning, I know it can be done. This is right up our alley. This is right up what we used to do with ETHE. This is right where we used to have 60,000 member groups. This is exactly what I love to do. And I want to help this woman. This woman is a sweet person, a nice person. And what happened to her daughter? Needs to be exposed. Yes, I swear. This is wrong. Now, Wind and Whim, you're in that group. I'm going to have you share that out to the other people who are not in the group, because it don't make no sense for me to start posting or her to start posting in one group and have to go to the next group, next group. The main group, the one we have, is what everybody needs to be in. And then we have our chambers. Our chambers branch off. When it gets to our best friends, Ernie is wished you would take them down, all these men on YouTube that attack single women with children and dox them and their children. We don't dox anyone, sorry. But we do things that are a little bit different from other YouTubers. I will say that right off the bat. I'll say that because we have the power to do it. We have that power, we have that control, we have that ability, and we're damn sure capable. Let me ask you a question, chat. The ones that's in our group, how many investigators do we have in our group? How many private investigators do we have in our group? How many bounty hunters do we have in our group? How many people that know exactly former law enforcement do we have in our group? We have that. So let's put it to good use. If you're going to be on Messenger or Facebook or something and you're not doing nothing and you're sitting here and you're contributing by enjoying these crime stories, but these are people's lives. Here's the thing we got to understand. Our newest member, we welcomed her this morning. Beautiful woman, intelligent, and she's well outspoken. And she's been on the news. She's been in the media. She's all over the place about her daughter. Now, we're going to have an interview with this person coming up. This is going to be set up. That way, everybody have a chance to join. This won't be out of the blue. This will be done and conducted in a professional manner. What happened to her daughter is wrong. What law enforcement is doing with it is ridiculous. We will push and we will force their hand on this. We've done it once before, we'll do it again. Now, her daughter was brutally murdered. Now, we will not say how or what. You'll hear the story when the story comes time. It's a very sad story. Exactly, Audrey. Exactly. Audrey. Make sure I say that right. That way I get my cash app for this week. No, I'm just playing. What happened is ridiculous. It should have never happened. It was a setup. It was a ploy. And I'm pretty sure that we can force law enforcement on this. I know I can. I've done it before, and we can do it again. Victory Saber does another chat that actually streams me. You'll be more than welcome over there. Okay, you're banned. Thank you. When it comes time for people who, when we're talking serious, let's just say when we're talking serious, it needs to be addressed. It will be put out there to the people. And it will not be sugar coated. That should never ever happen. Now, we do have people in these locations where these other people are at who can assist with spot checks, availabilities. They can help us do the footwork if needs done. Ernie's directing YouTube traffic. I always will be. These other people have no content. They don't even know what content is. They never will. Now, we're moving the channel in a different direction anyways. I'm going back to doing what I do best, and that's skip tracing. I'm doing that because I have been authorized to do that. I make my earnings. I do things on the side for that. Thank you there, Sally. I appreciate that. Tiger of Love. We can do that too. Peachy is talking about Beloved Ghost family. You know what? We're stronger now. We're all stronger. We're very strong. We're used to this. Our endurance and what we've endured through the last 4 years. Tell me one team member that's been here longer than 2 years that's endured what we've had to endure, and I'll show you a strong person. You're not going to break this team because this team was put together from scratch. This team was built from the ground up. This team's foundation is solid. Unlike those other yahoos and yahoos and everything else over there, those plastic itty bitties over there, those Rubbermaids are fake. Their foundation is built on clay. Now, don't get me wrong. It will stand for a while. They'll be able to build. But what happens is the environment changes. Their foundation starts crumbling, starts breaking. And then pretty soon, they fall. They all have before, they all will again. Now, to the people who've emailed me, I don't even know how many hundreds of messages I've got. I can only get to a few at a time, especially if it touches my heart and I have to think on it. Right now, my main focus is set on helping this person. It's been way too long, and there need to be some arrests made. If we have to push law enforcement's hand to move, we will, because we understand what the power of social media does. We've done it before, and we can do it again. Exactly. Now, a lot of you that are in our chats, know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a very sad situation. But it's not an impossible situation. We have that power, we have that control. We are allowed to step in, reassert ourselves into this. We're going to push it to the max. This woman and her family deserves justice for what happened to her daughter. We'll be working on setting something up for a future interview. It will be when everybody has time. I'll have the clips. We'll have other news media clips on it. She's been all over. She's been on TV, television with it. There's a lot happened. Her next stop, she's trying to get on Nancy Grace. So there. Now, if we have to, we will push that to where we help her get that. I reach out to a news reporter friend of mine, one I used to do work with, help with, and they're going to get back with me. I want to get her on that because I know they generate to around 950,000 people to 1 million, which is their broad. That's what needs to happen. Everybody's in their chats. You can see the story. One of the news articles are out in the chat. Now, this woman and her family deserve justice for what happened to her daughter. Now, that's upcoming. That's one thing that's upcoming. We're also working on a few other interviews. I'm not going to put them out right now because I think the most important should go first. Renee, I'll put all the information out here in a minute for you, and I'll clue you in. However, today is just an upcoming events. That's all we're doing right now. That's what we're putting together, and that's what I want to stay by. Now, I've got to get me a new planner because I'm going to keep up with all this. I'll be working on doing that. And yes, all these events will happen at nighttime, and they'll be around 8 or 9 o'clock. It will not be tonight. This story won't. Now, because this woman is pushing for justice for her daughter, she's been gang stalked. She's had death threats. And a lot of issues come with that. But you know what? She's a fighter, and she will not quit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, I advise everybody, if you're not part of the group, the chat group, to get a part of it. Because that's the only way you're going to find out on upcoming details and people who were helping. That's it. Until we announce it, of course, on the show. Now, I'm going to take a break. Everyone can go get their drinks and popcorn or food or what may be, and we'll come back here in about 3 minutes and we'll say something else. Another event.
Why do you have to be made of plastic? Why do you have to be so fake? Katie, you had so much and gave it up on the wrong fake. Some YouTubers lie to themselves, but the lightning tiger, the soldier within, the killer inside, stood proud as he won. I got a sense of humor and a dark heart. be so fake. Okay, you had so much and gave it up on the wrong face. Some YouTubers lie to themselves, but the lightning tiger.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I had to take a second to think about, the significance of everything and the seriousness of what we're getting ready to do. It's been a while since I've been involved in any of these cases like this. And to be honest with you, to step back into the light from the shadows is more. It's more me. It's more what I'm accustomed to doing. Cindy, hit me up on Facebook Messenger, Ernest Shell. Now remember, everybody that joins this chat, you will be vetted. You will be vetted. Now, I've passed the video out a few times. I've passed the video out a few times, more than a few times actually, to a few other people, other YouTubers. And I just wonder, we come up with the same conclusions, like, why is this already done? This is so easy. This is so easy. Like, why is this not an open and shut case? I don't understand that. But we will call prosecutors. We will call law enforcement. And we will ask them, why has nothing been done? You have this woman saying she was with her. You have footage, camera footage, of this woman's car leaving behind this victim. But yet you have also this woman saying, I didn't go nowhere. But tell me how this makes sense. You see, now, think about it. It just don't make no sense. To me, I think there's more involved. More goes around with it. See, I know if this was to happen to some of my family, and just like I was telling the person I was talking to today, this morning, if this was to happen to my family, we wouldn't have to worry about law enforcement because it'd already be taken care of. That's just the way it is. I mean, I don't care who says whatever about it. It's just the way it is. It would already be dealt with, be done with, and already forgot about. But jealousy, now I know this on the YouTube streets, how jealousy plays a big, big part in a lot of this stuff. Hello, Nicolina, how are you? I actually mentioned your name a while ago to this woman. I mentioned your name to this woman. And I said, if anything, anybody can get somebody and get law enforcement moving, it's Nicolina. And that's just the way it is. I don't care whether you like Nicolina or not. If she gets her mean girls involved in this, it's going to hit and it's going to happen. Those women do not quit. Those women find out things when you least expect it, and they hit you when you least expect it and know anything that's going on. I'm telling you, I've been sitting here talking about how smart people are. I've been talking about how smart people are and how smart our team is. Our new team is, I'm telling you right now, is dominant. When we do it, it happens. Fact. Fact. Markella, if you can, I sent you a message. Actually, I had sent you a message through someone else to contact me through Messenger if you can, possibly. I would appreciate that. Thank you, OGs. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for the link. Thank you all for sharing all that. Thank you, guys. Now, Lori, we need a name. Beloved Ghost, we need a name for everybody we're putting in this chat. Let's just call it the usual suspects. Can we name our chat the usual suspect? Because that's what we get into so much. We get into so much. Let me see what Kel says. Ernie, will you answer my question? I didn't get to see your question, but let me go up here. Hold on a minute. 1 second. Very important. 1 second. So, with that being said, with everything's going on, there's a lot of cases that's ending. I know a lot of YouTubers are saying the Summer Wells case, law enforcement's not doing anything with it. They're not going to force their hand. And I've already said it's a lost cause, people. Law enforcement, when you think they've got your best interest, it's not always the truth. It's not always the truth. As you see in the case with Summer Wells, law enforcement, well, we saw the connections. We all know. I had somebody relay the message to you, Markella. It wasn't that I didn't have no contact for you. No, Gales, it's not Robin. And no, I didn't get to help do nothing with that. And there was really no outcome about it all because nothing was ever done. So I will say that there's thing that goes on. This new case. And I know just the creators to pull involved and pull with this case. It needs to be addressed, and it will be addressed. Hold on 1 second. Now, to put the links in there in chat, I just now throw you a link there. Somebody, the YouTube creator is I'm talking to right now, Messenger. I really need your help pushing this. Her mother is actually, we're going to do an interview with her. So if you can get that and look into that, we'll pull your community with our community, your group with our group, because I know you have a lot of people. I know your hands are going to be free and you'll be able to help me with this. I need your people on this immediately. We're going to do something that we've done time and time again by pushing law enforcement to move. We needed an arrest and it needs to happen. Now, I know that a lot of us probably do not get along and we have our little ifs and ands and buts and we cry and whine and moan, complain, bitch, and all that. But the fact of the matter is, when it comes time to help one of our own, we all seem to agree that it's the right thing to do. Beloved Ghost, if you can share the link in chat about Angie, if you could do that for us, I'd appreciate that. It's the one that her mother put up with the news. Or if somebody could come up and we'll actually play the news article. Well, Markella, if you could email me, just shellforces@gmail.com. I'll bring you in on this because I think you should understand. You should be on it. Thank you, exactly. Somebody come up on here right now and play this article. So if somebody could come up here and play this article, I'd appreciate that. One of the members in our chat, can any one of you come up and open up a link, and so we can play this article? Beloved, I want somebody to come up on panel and they could play the article. That's what I want. Where we can open it up in the side chat and they can play it. It's very important. This is what we're going to be getting into. This is what we're going to put some of our time into doing. And it ain't going to be hard to do. All we have to do is force law enforcement to do this. And they will. They will. With enough people talking, they will. It's just sad what this woman's been through. Now, when I say force law enforcement to do it, we're not saying, hey, you got to go do this and that and that and that. You put the evidence out there. You put enough of it out there. You put enough people behind it. And you push your way. You know, that's how you do things in life, people. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that it's just there to take? You think that it's just going to come on a silver platter? It does not happen like that. You grab life by the horns. You turn that son bitch sideways. You drive it to the ground. You drive that son bitch to the ground. You do not let it run over you. You are that force. Each one of you have that gift inside you. And until you understand that and you open your eyes and you actually see what's going on and you actually see your full potential, not everybody else's full potential, but your full potential and what you're capable of doing, then and only then will you ever understand. Do you all agree with that? Have I not shown you that? In chat, do I just give you things or do I make you earn it? Do I put it out there and then your minds go to it and then you figure it out? 85% of the time, it's not me figuring out shit. It's you guys. You're the backbone. Thank you. Appreciate that. I got all the evidence. We'll have all the evidence. I ain't worried about law enforcement. We have it. We have the main. I'm not gonna give everything out. Right now, we have 3 or 4 people who's joined up that's really wanting to help, and I love that, especially helping this person. It's 100%. This here is just an introductory. What's to come? It's just what to come. Exactly. Oh, I thought that's my new tools they's giving me for electrical help. I just fucking with you, bro. Uh, now, thank you. Appreciate that. We'll have the connections and we'll have the people to push it. Exactly. Thank you. Trying not to watch too many aliens right now, our liberator. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now, I know our morning chats is really just informational sources and we don't really get into too much, but we will be helping this woman. That is a fact. 100%. I'm going to go ahead and put this video up for you guys. Give me a second. So that's what's crazy about it is we have to always. I mean, it's just like we're always getting into this, but I'm going to give you a little clip, a little idea of what we're getting into. This is a real case. It's still ongoing, and we are, as of today, inserting ourselves into the situation. Fact.
Well, tomorrow marks 7 years since the remains of 23-year-old Angie Barlow was found. Investigators say someone murdered Barlow in October of 2016, then buried her in the backyard of a home on the northeast side. Surveillance video shows a black sedan following Barlow's car as she left a party. Her car was later found badly damaged. Now, police still have not made any arrests in this case.
If you know something or you see something or you hear something, you say something. Things can't happen unless people come forward. And the more people sit back and not do anything, the more homicides that's committed.
A person of interest was recently arrested in Hancock County on unrelated drug charges. Barlow's mother tells us police are now trying to get the FBI involved in the case.
So, let me ask you a question. Who better off to get the FBI involved in the case? How many times the FBI been at my house? How many times the Department of Homeland been at my house? How many times has TBI and stuff like that been in my house? Think about it. So, you know what? Her mother will be a guest on our show. And you'll hear the story, you'll hear all the information, you'll hear everything. This is a lock tight case here. This is easy. This is a slam dunk compared to what we've been through. This is easy. It's just because of the people involved in it. You know, her daughter overheard something that she didn't supposed to hear. People got mad and they put a hit out on her. As simple as that. Now, what we're going to do is what we do best. Exactly. Exactly, beloved ghost. We know who killed her. We know who killed her. We just need to. The person who killed her is a rapper who puts out videos and music about them doing it to the girl. Think about that. That's another thing. We'll talk about it when we interview her mother and we'll get the story from her, the source itself. Now, thank you all. We do need people who want to help. There's a lot of people in our chat right now who are awesome at what they do. There's some in their chambers who are unspoken of because of what they do. And I think together as a team that we are, everybody says, who's your team members? Who in the world is your team members? Well, this is our team. Each one of these characters stands for something. It stands for one of our team members. If you look at it, we have a lot of team members. We do have a lot. We have a chinchilla. We have a raccoon. We have a panther. We have a tiger. We have a ghost. We have an owl. We have a Cape buffalo. We have a dragon. We have a lion. We have a bull. We have a beaver, a rattlesnake, an elephant. So we do have these creatures. We even have a little fat, chubby raccoon. Well, we don't have a frog yet. Good morning, sunshine. He said, "The hell with it." We're getting a pet raccoon. I just played it. But anyways, guys, I figured I'd let you know what's coming. For the new people, that's oh God. Well, anyways, guys, I figured we'd do a little morning show, little normal show. I mean, there's a lot of people in here. You guys can message me. You guys can send me emails if you want to know any more about this stuff, what's going on. Shellforces@gmail.com. It's going across the screen. And we're going to put together a team, a very unique team. We already have members on that team. And we're going to do what we do best. What do y'all think about that? Lightning bolts in the chat if you agree on helping this person. Lightning bolts in the chat if you agree on helping this person. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good deal. Thank you, beloved ghost. Audrey, thank you. Does her mother have a cash app? That will be discussed here later on. We'll find out everything it needs to be. Like I said, we'll give her full attention. We'll give it to her. Thank you, onlooker. I was looking for you. Thank you so much. I understand that, gamer girl. No, we're not looking for financial help or nothing, guys. We're looking for your skills. We just need people with mouths to push this, and we're going to have it. Thank you, Christine. You was looking up the girl? Yes. Very, very sad situation, but this is an open and shut case, and it needs to be handled that way. Thank you so much. Any more people with the lightning bolts? Any more people? Thank you, gamer girl. That's amazing. For the ones that's wanting to help, thank you. For the ones that's putting lightning bolts in the chat that wants to help, lightning bolt, please. Very important. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Liberator. I mean, when you hear the story, it's going to really shake you because it did me. Telling you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, Christina, if you're watching right now, you can say hello and you can say hello on the show. We all want to help you. You, Maggie. Thank you, beloved. Yes, gamer girl. We have a lot of people that's going to be helping. We'll get that voice out there. It always happens. It always will. Thank you. Appreciate it. I see you all talking in chat to Christina. Thank you so much, guys. Terry, thank you so much. Everyone is talking to her. Keep talking to her. Make her feel at home. And we'll get down to the bottom of this. We know how to do it. It has. I understand that, Maggie Max. Now, for the rest of you tigers and the rest of you people who are not in this group, we're going to make this name for this group the usual suspects. I want everyone, whether you like it or not, and you're a tiger, if you're in another group, to be in this main group. This is their bulletin group. This is where everything's going to be at. That way we don't have to keep going to different groups and posting. It says one thing, or if you don't want to, Wind and Whim is part of the group. She can post it to you guys. And there are certain things, different groups we know, and certain things we don't know. There's different chambers. We have the best friends chamber. Does that mean it's like best friends, best friends? It's best friends for investigations teams. Thank you. So there's different chambers. And right now we're looking at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have about 5 chambers right now. 6. Thank you all. I appreciate that. Now, I've got a few things to do today. I've had a great time. Tonight, we're looking for a bigger show, and we're probably going to have it. I'm going to reveal some secrets tonight. It's things I've never said before in the past. It's time that we start unfolding the mystery. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't, don't. Have fun. I love you. And tonight when we come back, we're going to start unfolding the mystery. A mystery that you'll never, ever believe. But it's real. Thank you all. Have a good day. And we'll see you tonight.
his mission won't fail. He's the lightning tiger. He storms in for war. Tiger strength in his heart. Werewolf blood at the core. He's the giant predator hunter with the purpose unbent. When shells on your tail, you better repent. Cypher stood bold, a shadow with schemes. But Shell's silent fury ripped apart his spleen. With strength of a super soldier, eyes fire and steel, he left in for dead, broke the villain's last seal. He's the lightning tiger. He storms in for war. Tiger strength in his heart. Werewolf blood at the core. He's the child predator hunter with the purpose unbent. When shells on your tail, you better repent. Under moonlight's glow, his eyes burn bright. Savage like a werewolf, his justice ignites. No chains can bind him, no trap can deceive. The lightning tiger's roar makes predators grieve. From the swamps to the mountains, through shadow and dust, his claws grip the wicked, his blade earns your trust. He's more than a man, a legend untamed. Predators beware, Earth Shell's the name. Angel who failed, his last ship has sailed. Now you will see the truth, and it's not Tina's tooth. Shell will get the river's own. He's the lightning tiger. He storms in for